Today we are in conversation with Mr. Manish Jaiswal, the MD and CEO of Grihum Housing Finance. Welcome, Manish, to ED Insights in Conversation.
Thank you, Lavanya.
Can we talk about the avatar change that you are having from the erstwhile Poonawalla Housing Corporation to Grihum Housing Finance after the acquisition of TPG Group? Can you talk about the re-avatar, right?
Sure. We have very thoughtfully done a very deep exercise in terms of what should the new company be called. First of all, the genesis was that we have always been a subsidiary of a holding company ever since I joined this company 7 years back. The entire parent subsidiary structure is now we are totally on our own. So to that extent, it's a fully evolved entity and which now needs to realize its potential. The purpose of existence of this company is absolutely clear and unwavering, that we cater to a special mass of customer segment which we call as the self-made individuals in the country. There are so many unsung heroes in the hinterland who are working day in and day out and they have not experienced the joy of living on their own homes. The entity is very focused on providing first home, dream home in non-apartments market, as well as, not that we don't do apartments, but we are predominantly focused on semi-urban, peri-urban markets. And we believe that the mission for us is to cater to the low-income group customer segment who typically earn anything around 30,000-40,000 rupees a month to approximately 70,000-80,000 rupees a month, where they can pay 10 to 20 lakh of loans and 10 to 20,000 of EMIs per month. This particular segment needs a home, and it really does not understand finances and financials and collaterals far too well. So it's a deeply assisted journey where you have to hold them through the entire experience of home buying. So therefore it means financial literacy, collateral literacy, collection literacy, helping them organize. So we have said Grih and Hum, and putting together is Grihum. So we are collaborating with our own customers and within our own selves for the very purpose of ensuring Grih or the home for our customers. So that's how it's been rebranded.
That's a very beautiful explanation. And I seem to be convinced that it's more of you're doing financial literacy for your customers rather than, giving them home loans. That's the first step, right? Yes?
You're very right. Most of our customers, 62% of them, as I just presented, they do not have financial papers which are adequate. So basically there are thin file customers, low file or no file customers. It actually entails a deep amount of conversations with the customer to understand and recast financials, get to hear their stories, get to observe their businesses, and then we work out the entire financial structuring and solution for our customers. So to that extent, many times a customer himself does not know what his needs are. We also help customers ensure that they are protected through vagaries of nature. Many of them don't even have a health insurance. So to that extent, when you make a connect with a customer, you'll be able to do nice things to make his home secure and make his life secure. So that's the purpose, that's the mission of our institution.
So making them financially aware, right?
Absolutely.
And when I was going through the presentation, you mentioned that women are the people who were target customers. Am I right or wrong?
We derive a terrific comfort if the lady of a house has a say in the home purchase. Ultimately, she renders a lot of stability in our business model. 85% of our borrowers are women borrowers or they are co-borrowers. And this ensures that the cash flow organizing in these homes, the women also have a say and they are empowered. So to that extent, I would say that it also furthers the cause of women empowerment in these homes.
Okay. From women empowerment, let's go into digital transformation. Digital transformation is a byword everyone, from every single industry or company has to get digitally transformed, whether it's something which is working for them or not. How are you monetizing or how are you looking at your growth being driven by digitally?
The analogy I would like to draw in here is that the land records are still not digitized in the country. Land laws are still archaic. There are some states like Haryana which has done a phenomenal work on digitization of records. MP has begun to embark on a drone technology. Government has come up with a mission where the geographical intelligence systems should improve over a period of time, where even the semi-urban rural land we should be able to demarcate and see on Google Maps. So I think once that happens, a lot of collateral clarity comes in the minds of the borrower, the lender, and the government itself. This is a very prime and a crying need, and I guess this is one going to be very important. Where we are deploying our digital technologies right now, as I call it, the Ola and the Uber movement. The movement is that the road infrastructure is as what it is in the country, but the convenience of the vehicle reaching you on a time or the predictability of the same is ensured. Once you find a customer, the ability to handle and assist in the journey, irrespective of how the long run process is, it becomes far more smoother and easier. So we are deploying relevant technologies, as I call them, because it should be where the technology is very frictionless for the customer, it's convenient for the customer, it's convenient for our employees to be able to process the loan. In our organization, we say a customer is not a file but a feeling, because home is always a very emotional purchase.
That's a very nice thought, A feeling is what you bring to the table when you're dispersing your loans, right?
Yes.
So I find that to be a great USP. Is there any other USP that you are banking on and bringing?
The only USP we have and we want to engender is twofold. One is that about 60% of loans, or around about that, what we do actually is a fresh home construction, which actually means very deep structural reformation in the hinterland. And every time a home gets created, 400 odd allied industries, they crank up. The unemployment sector or the semi-formal sector, that gets to generate employment. So to that extent, affordable housing business, if it's deployed for the fresh construction, the new construction of home, is a terrific GDP kicker. And this could be one of the engines which will make India the third largest GDP. It can also be managed in a way where it also generates green GDP apart from clean GDP. I think the real value which we add is that people who have never experienced the joy of living in their own homes, I think it is limitless joy when you have a roof of your own and you get up in the morning and you feel, yes, this is my place. The motto for our company is Apna Ghar, Apni Pehchan. And we believe that once you get your own home, you get your own identity. So that's the real purpose of existence of the company. And I think that's the value we want to add to customers' life.
When you talk about value propositions, now that you have these customers on board, you are, financially, educating them, right? You're promoting financial literacy. So where next? From housing, would that be some cross-border selling or any other?
The next would be that we've embarked on a very important digital transformation agenda in the company. We are totally reimagining and re-engineering our processes. We will have the best of advanced techs very near to what a fintechs would have. That would actually help us in many ways. What the technologies will do is they will help us in a lot of collaboration. I think we are thinking beyond of competition, we're thinking of collaboration and how we can come together and serve many needs of a customer which hitherto have not been. For example, health insurance. They don't even understand family insurance. For example, non-life insurance, flood, earthquakes, loans for daughter's education, son's education. There could be business loans needs. So there are many such asks a customer has when his own home. Could be things as basically furnishing your own home, wanting a kitchen for a housewife. I mean, you should see kitchens in the hinterland. So there are many such aspirations which exist within the four walls of the home. And if you listen to the din there could be something we can do very meaningful to impact our customers. Our purpose would be to be digitally direct to our customers, serve with humility. This is one of our core values of the company. And once we understand the needs better, we should be able to do many more things in the future of this nature with our customers.
Thank you very much for this interaction, Manish. It's great talking to you and understand what Grihum has branded and is going to go forward and give value to its customers. Yeah, thank you for this.
Thank you very much. Very grateful for the conversation.
Thank you.